Hello everyone, and we are back with another episode of Worth's Words. That's what I'm just gonna call this series. Last weekend has been pretty crazy, and there's been quite a lot that's been happening here. And I just wanted to get this episode because it's gonna be a little bit of a special because of the upcoming day of what's going on, and there's just been so much happening to me, and this is going to be more like a blog and a special at the same time because of the date of being 9/11 tomorrow, because I know it's 9/11 in a lot of America already, but like me being in Hawaii, it's still late. It's still 9 o'clock. It's still 9:10 here, and there's been just quite so much going on. Today was pretty much good with the Raiders rambles, of course. I mean, putting on my fursuit and just been absolutely enjoying this. I've been really enjoying that group. A lot of people think they're bad, but they're not. They're really cool, they're really chill, and I really appreciate everything that those people have actually done for me. I've been actually getting the help that I've needed, getting the break that I've needed. And, there's just been so much going on. I mean, it's absolutely positively crazy what's happening here. I mean, but I'm hoping if anyone else could actually like join me later on for more episodes. I think it was either last week or 2 weeks ago. It was like pretty cool having Jolt on from the Raiders, of course, the Furry Raiders. And I mean, there's been a lot of fun stuff that's happening. And I know that this is probably going to be watched later on. I know there's not anyone watching yet, but just put it on a special blog, and like 9/11 is coming up. Never forget. Always remember those lives that were lost that fateful day back in 2001. It was such a tragedy. Just remembering it all, seeing it all unfold. It's just been absolutely positively crazy. And, I'm not one to bring fear to people, but I'm really hearing that this might happen again. And I don't know what's going to happen. I pray to God that this does not happen again on the 20th anniversary. And I'm hoping tomorrow will just be a smooth day. We don't want any of this to happen all over again. History does not need to repeat itself for this. There was many lives lost as it is that faithful day, and we don't need this to happen all over again. But switching topics here. I just wanted to get this special out of the way because there's just been a lot that I want to get off my mind here. That's why I'm going to call this series Wolf's Words. I mean, it kind of makes sense though. I mean, there's just been so much happening. It's just been one hell of a month, and I just wish things were better right now at the moment. Things are just kind of rough, and I just wish things were better for me and stuff. But I'm hoping I can get more people on eventually in the future, and it's just been one hell of a wild ride that I've been having so far. I mean, from the first episode of the Furry Raiders, the Raiders Rambles that I actually did, I admit I was extremely nervous. It was quite an experience, and I've been getting more friends, gaining more popularity somehow. I mean, there's just been so much happening, it's just been absolutely positively nuts. And and then here's the other thing I did not expect at all was I actually found a second Hawaii fur that has decided to leave the 808 furs, and they're actually a good friend of mine now. And I mean, he's a nice guy, and I've been learning a lot more about who's really the good people and the bad people. But I just wish there was a lot more happening right now. I wish I could have had, one of those oh, what's her name again? Oh, Allie or Alyssa is like she likes to call herself now from the Furry Raiders. I mean, she actually acts like a good pup to me. I mean, I mean, she's silly, and I was glad that I wished her a happy birthday live from the Raiders Rambles earlier today. And you know, I just wish there was more good people like that. It's fun meeting everyone there. It's fun this journey that I have been on, and I'm just gonna keep this journey going. I'm gonna keep it going because this thing has just been a crazy ass wild ride, and you know, I just didn't expect any of this to really happen. It's been one wild ride, and like I said, I'm gonna have more people on this show in the future. It's just like this is just like a preview or maybe like an aftermath of what I do on, the Raiders Rambles. I mean, I was able to actually survive an hour in my partial fursuit on that, and it was like over, I think it was 87 degrees. I managed to survive that without passing out. But poor Aviera, he couldn't do the entire hour. That's why he was going in and out in his fursuit. But hey, I mean, I think he did a pretty good job in his fursuit. He's just too silly. And then, of course, oh my god, Noble making the armbands live on the show. Oh my god. Those SJW furs are going to be extremely pissed when they see that happen. I mean, I was wearing my armband, of course, and of course, Aviera was wearing his. So, I mean, it was a good show. It was pretty cool. It was fun. I mean, it's just like, it's just been a hell of a month for me so far, even though it's only the 10th. And, it's going on the 11th pretty soon. I mean, I don't mean to bring this up. I'm going to say this, for the record. Anyways, I mean, there's this one person that I thought I could trust at one point, and turns out I couldn't. And, karma is a bitch, and they're gonna get what's coming to them. I mean, I hate to say this out loud, but for purposes, I'm not gonna say who their name is, but they know who they are. Karma's a bitch, and it's coming to you. You're gonna get it. But anyways, the other thing I also wanted to bring up too is, the fact that, yes, I am a furry raider. I don't care. People can judge me all they fucking want. I'm kind of a loose cannon here. I mean, you can call me an uncensored wolf now. I mean, I'm very uncensored. But, there's just been so much happening. And, seeing what's going on these days and how do I put this? I just wish things were a little bit better right now. I mean, like I said, eventually I'm gonna have more people on the show, and I want to see who else I can eventually get on. I'm hoping I can get people on from the Furry Raiders, or like maybe people from this other conservative group that I know of. Common Sense First. I mean, they're a pretty cool group too. And you know what? People these days need to have fucking common sense. You know that I don't care that if anyone from those so-called communists fucking hear me. I will say it loud and clear. I don't support the current Democrats because of all the shit that they've been pulling off. I mean, I hate diving into politics, but you know what? When it comes to that, I am very anti-democratic. I've never been democratic. My family hasn't been democratic either, so I mean, we're not stupid. We see the fucking truth. I mean, we know certain things that are just like kind of obvious and stuff, but it's just. I mean, if you had common sense, you would clearly see what's happening these days. And there's just been so much going on. Hmm. Looks like we have someone today. But I'm gonna get more people on the show. Trying to think what else is going on though. But I mean, yeah. Leave a comment if you want, a live comment if you want, or just comment on the video or whatever. But you know, the main purpose of this that I'm doing tonight is to remember all those lives that were lost on 9/11, 2001. It was just a terrible day, and I pray to God, like I said, that it does not happen again. We just need to keep the world going. We don't need to start wars. We gotta find peace everywhere. Now then, I will actually bring this up. Also, the other thing that I also wanted to bring up that I need to find the website for again. Hold on here. I want to see if I can bring this up actually. Um, oh, the one time my internet doesn't want to work. The one thing that everyone has been talking about, well, while it's loading though, is this new FurCon that was created by the AWOOS Association. And, I've been hearing a lot already about this, and I'm not here to endorse this, but it's something that's different and it seems interesting because all these other current FurCons are all ran by leftists first. And they're actually all complaining that now there's a right FurCon. But yet, all of us right furs, we don't really like the leftists to begin with. So there's just been so much that's been happening, and I want to see if I can bring this up real quick though on the site because there's just been so much going on about. Everyone's been talking about this new FurCon called Free for All, and I don't know. It seems interesting. I mean, but like I said, I'm not trying to endorse it. I'm not endorsing this at all. I'm just because I've been watching a lot of other furry channels about this, and everyone has been talking about this, and I want to see if this is going to be any good or not. Because new furcons that usually come up, let's see, usually we have to find out how their initial year is first. So you know, based off of that, if their initial year is any good, um, it'll be a furcon that will definitely stay. It's not going to be going anywhere. It's here to stay, and I'm really hoping that hopefully this furcon is going to be any good. But yeah, it's called Free for All. I'm sure everyone's heard about it for some reason. It's just been a hot topic right now. Very hot topic between all the furs. So I just don't know about what's gonna be what this FurCon is all about. Apparently, it's going back to America's roots. I mean, I just don't know if it's any good. But let me see here. I'm just checking out the let's see if I can do this real quick. Screen share. Hold on here. Trying to see if I can get the screen share up real quick. Ah, here we go. Let me see if I can bring it up. Oh. But yeah, everyone's been talking about this free for all. It's been an absolute hot topic. I mean, but apparently they're saying that there's an ugly truth behind this free for all. I mean, I'm looking through all this, and I'm not seeing anything wrong with it so far. I have looked at their website and stuff. You know, I have not found a damn thing wrong with it. I just don't know how it's gonna go, and I just don't know what else is gonna happen because I don't know why. I just have this really, really terrible feeling that it might end up like that one. What was it? It was what was it? Not Anthrocon. Oh yeah, it was Midwest Fur Fest where that chlorine gas attack happened. I have a bad feeling that those damn SJWs are gonna try to do something like that because they've been bitching about this all over YouTube, social media, Twitter, Facebook, Telegram. I have seen it all. And you know what? If you get seriously, guys, seriously, if you're a leftist and you watch this, I mean, fine, go to your own fur cons. Why do you have to ruin ours? I mean, how would you guys like it if we ruined your fur cons? See, I mean, there's kind of a double standard here. So, treat others the way how you want to be treated. And you know what? I really do not appreciate this one bit that these people are keep bitching about this new FurCon. Let's go back to America's roots. America's roots were a lot better than these times, as we all know. Cancel culture, it's just one thing that dates back to the 1940s, and I think we all know what happened back in the 40s, of course. Not gonna say it, but I will basically put it out there that this FurCon, it might be worth looking into. I mean, you can comment after this video or something on how you feel about it, but I'll respond to any comments about this if you have any feelings about this or anything at all. But I think that's gonna be just about it for tonight. So, whoever's been watching this will support for this special. Thank you so much, and Red Wolf out.